My heart tells me that he's dead. He went missing June the 26th, and I believe he was murdered that day.
Good evening, I'm Adrian Ghobrial. It's been 8 weeks since Andrew Kinsman went missing. His sister Patricia says the pain and anguish have made it feel like more like 8 years. Tonight, an emotional plea for some form of closure as the search for a missing man loved by so many has turned up more questions than answers.
He was the baby. When Mom brought him home, my sister and I, we were 15 and 14, and he was our toy. We took care of him. And as he grew older and we grew older, we kind of took over the parenting role and took him everywhere we went.
Childhood photos show a young Andrew Kinsman. His shaggy hair compliments of his two sisters who were self-professed hippies back in the day.
He had tie-dye t-shirts. I embroidered his pants. He was our baby. He had everything.
Tonight, Patricia Kinsman holds on to memories of helping raise Andrew on their parents' 4-acre Pickering property. The Kinsman family and Andrew had grown apart over the years, but she knows her brother well enough to know it's not like him to just get up and vanish.
His phone was turned off, and his cat was left for 2 days without food and water. My gut feeling is he's not with us anymore.
There's been no trace of Kinsman since he disappeared on June 26. He was last seen near his Cabbagetown apartment and was well known in Toronto's gay community. A Facebook page has been set up where this week Patricia asked the person who may have taken her brother to tell them where he is.
If it was an encounter, we do forgive you, but we want him found. Just tell us where he is.
51 Division Police have set up a task force of officers who've been assigned to search for Andrew Kinsman and another man, Salim Essen, who disappeared back in April, though police cannot say whether or not the two missing persons cases are linked.
There hasn't been a day. I would hardly say there's been an hour that Andrew isn't part of my world right now, and that's sustaining. It's very sad.
Friends and family have led several searches across the city for Andrew. So far, no trace. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. near Riverdale Park, another search will be taking place down a little-used path near the old tracks along the Don River. For Patricia and others, the hope is for some closure to this living nightmare.
It's hard to sleep. You know, you wake up in the morning, you think about him. I think about him all day. I go to bed, I think about him, where he is, and if he is alive, what he's going through. Closure is what we need, one way or the other. We need closure. His friends really need closure.
Police remain tight-lipped about their investigation, though City News has learned they're looking into the dating apps Andrew was known to use. His sister saying he would meet those he met online at various locations. Anyone who wants to volunteer for tomorrow's search are being asked to meet at 10 a.m. over the bridge at the DVP and Riverdale Park.